Explorers! Today I'm going to read a book called Home is in Between. The author is Mitali Perkins and the illustrator is Lavanya Nadu. Goodbye home, Shanti shouted. She waved to Didu, to warm monsoon rains, and to the green palm trees of her village. The plane landed far away in a town with cold rain and orange and yellow leaves. Shanti clutched her parents' hands. "Hello, home," she whispered. Their apartment felt like the village. Inside, Ma was cooking luchi, funny stories in the Bangala, no shoes, Baba's big laugh. But outside, town was strange. New money to learn, new manners too. Like napkins on laps, no elbows on tables, and English words that Shanti didn't know. So back and forth she skipped, remembering the village and learning the town, again and again in between. Ma showed her how to dance the Kathak. Tanya brought her to ballet class. Baba taught Shanti Bangala letters, ka, ka, ka. Shanti read him The Little Engine That Could in English. Halloween brought trick-or-treaters. Shanti gave out candy. "Next year, join us," Tanya said. "Maybe," Shanti answered. Christmas came to town next. At Tanya's house, Santa filled a stocking for Shanti. Back and forth she ran, learning the new town, remembering the village, again and again in between. Shanti danced through Bollywood films with her parents, and she laughed through Hollywood movies with Tanya and Malcolm. For Holi, they called the village. Uncles and aunties and cousins splashed in paint, feasting on Didu's barinya. They felt far away. So Ma played the harmonium and sang village songs. But later on the piano, Shanti had to practice heart and soul. Back and forth she trudged. If only her friends could learn the village, and if only her parents could learn the town, again and again in between. Spring brought a surprise snow. Shanti and Tanya joined Malcolm in a snowball team. "You can throw," a kid said. "Do you play t-ball?" "What's that?" Shanti asked. "It's baseball, silly. Where are you from, Mars?" Shanti didn't answer, and suddenly she felt tired. Where was she from? The village, the town? "I need to rest," she thought. And so Shanti lay down right there in between. After a while, she looked up at a blue sky with breezy clouds and a birds winging by, watching over her village, watching over her town, and watching over Shanti. She stretched out her arms wide. She was good at making anywhere feel like home, especially here, in this space in between cultures. Now home is in between. Shanti sings Didu's Bangala songs. She hums heart and soul in English. She invites Ma and Baba, Tanya and Malcolm, and the whole town if they want. They remember their villages and dance with Shanti, a Bollywood ballet, perfect for in between. This book is written by a woman who grew up in Bengal and came here to the United States when she was 7. And she said she struggled between living, in her traditional Indian life at home with her parents and then trying to fit into an American life at school with her friends. And I like this last paragraph she wrote. "The space between cultures doesn't have to be a barrier for children who grow up there. It can become a threshold of gratitude to celebrate the best of many worlds. Please make yourself at home in Shanti's story." And her name in Bangala means peace. I love how the main character in this story embraced living in two different places, but trying to make it sort of a place of her own and finding out where she fits in the world. Thanks again, boys and girls.